Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try one of these new Stouffer's Pub Classics. This one is the Ranch Fried Chicken. It is breaded premium white meat chicken topped with ranch cream sauce with chive mashed potatoes. It sounds really good. The picture looks good. It is 12.5 ounces or 354 grams. We bought these at Meijer. They were $3.79. $3.79, so not too awfully bad, honestly. 480 calories for the meal. And there's your other info. So this one, there's a little information if you want it. This one does say microwave only, so this is not an oven meal, it's a microwave only. So we're going to remove the tray from the box. We're going to cook it for 4 minutes without venting, do not vent. Cook it on high for 4 minutes. Put back the film basically from the mashed potatoes and stir the mashed potatoes and then recover. And then we're going to cook again for 3 minutes on high and then let it sit for a minute. So when it says remove film and then stir and then recover, that tells me just pull it back from the mashed potatoes and then cover it back up over top of the mashed potatoes. That's what it sounds like to me. So I'm gonna put it in just like this. It's a pretty good sized piece of chicken actually. I'm gonna get this in the microwave. I'll be back when it comes out. Okay, so here it is straight out of the microwave. I let it sit for maybe 30 seconds or a minute. Yeah, probably about a minute because it went off and I was doing something, so I let it sit for a minute. Potatoes are kind of thick. Do have to admit they're kind of thick. They smell good. The sauce on top of the chicken really thickened up and kind of bubbled up to it almost disappeared. So for my microwave, now it's set for an 1100 watt microwave, so it's pretty close to what I have. It looks like it could have stopped maybe 30 seconds earlier, maybe even a minute earlier. And that sauce would have been a little bit better. It's just really dried out around the edges. So yeah, you know, times vary with microwaves, so you can't 100% know what the time's going to be. Let me cut a piece so you can see how thick it is. That's how thick it is. Ooh, steam. Ooh. Go away, steam. That's how thick the chicken is. So it's pretty good sized piece of chicken. So I'm going to let this cool off for a minute. I'll be back. Okay, I gave it just another, I don't know, minute to cool off. So here's the bite I'm going to take. It has the chicken, the breading, the sauce, all that stuff. I'll tell you what, while I was cooking it, when I first went in there to stir it the first time, the first thing I smelled was the chives and the potatoes. Not the ranch, but like the oniony kind of flavor from the potatoes. That chicken's good. It's got a good texture to it. It's moist. It's a little dense, but it's like any other chicken breast. It's kind of dense. What's good about it is you can tell it's not a processed chicken. It's actually a sliced piece of chicken. So it's not like ground up and pressed into a patty, which I like. I don't like those kind of patties. The ranch flavor, I'm not getting a lot of the ranch, truth be told. Let me try just the sauce. Because I was expecting like ranch dressing and not just a ranch, what do they call it? A ranch cream sauce. I don't know, I was expecting more of a, like I said, a ranch dressing kind of flavor, and it's not that. It's a little lighter than that. You can tell it's ranch, but it's not very strong at all. Most of what I taste is the chicken and the breading. And truth be told, the chicken is good, the sauce is fine, but the breading is a little pasty. And you know it's from microwaving it, they almost always get like that, but yeah, the breading is definitely a little pasty. Not bad, not great. I wish it had a better or a stronger ranch itself flavor, but it really doesn't. So the potatoes are just chive mashed potatoes. They are a little pasty, a little thick. And as much as I smelled the chives, I really don't get a lot of the flavor. They're not bad. This whole meal is just okay. It's not a great meal. The time should have been from the second time in, like 2:30 to 3, depending on your microwave. I wish they'd give me a range. I always go by what the box says. So since it didn't give me a range, I put it in directly what it is. Now, of course, it always says it needs to adjust. Well, you don't know that until you made it the first time, right? So if they said 2.5 to 3 minutes, I probably would have done 2.5 for my microwave because it's a pretty good microwave. So that being said, I wish they'd given me a range. I would have not dried out the mashed potatoes quite so much, and it wouldn't have really dried out the ranch sauce. But beyond that, the flavors are just okay. Even if they had been perfectly texture-wise, they still wouldn't have had the flavor that you would expect. The mashed potatoes, I was really expecting a little bit more creamy mashed potato sauce. It needed some sour cream or something in there to add a little oomph to it. It doesn't have that. Like I said, the chicken you get this pasty kind of texture from the breading, and the ranch sauce just really doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. It's a middle of the road meal. Nothing you really have to go out of your way to get. It's not bad, it's just not great. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.